What's going on, everybody? Majin Khan here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about what I hope to see in Borderlands 3. I haven't done a what I hope to see video in quite a while, so in this video basically how this works is I just give my thoughts and my opinions and just what I hope to see in the future game of Borderlands 3. There has not been an official trailer yet, but there are speculations that Borderlands 3 will be coming out. Hopefully it doesn't, get canceled like Scalebound, a couple days ago. But if it does come out, and I believe it will, I'm just going to give my a short list of what I hope to see in the game. Would it be new mechanics, new characters, whatever the game may consist of. So Borderlands is basically a franchise from Gearbox Software, 2K Games, and I gotta say, man, I love Borderlands. I liked part 1. I loved part 2. I thought the game just had really, just good FPS mechanics. It was a great shoot loot game. It has a great looting system that's just really satisfying. And one thing I want to say too is I really hope this game delivers on its promise of keeping the same loot system going. Now, I did hear rumors that they are going to make the loot system even better, but we don't know if they're going to stick to that or not. But here are some lists of what I hope to see in this game so far. So first, I want to see some new beginning characters and or possibly create your own beginning character from scratch. Now, if they don't do a create your own character from scratch, I really don't mind, as long as they're new characters that they've come up with. If they're preset, that's totally fine. I'm actually kind of cool with that. I thought, me personally, Maya the Siren, or Maya, however you pronounce her name, she was my personal favorite beginning character. I liked her, the phase lock, how she just lifts people in the air and you could just rain hell on them. I love that mechanic a lot. Zero the Assassin, he was also kind of cool. I want to see new abilities with these characters as well. I want to see like how they're going to be able to incorporate new abilities that we have not seen in Borderlands before. I think that's going to be a very good thing, something fresh, something new for everybody to see. I hope it's a little, if it's the same number as 4, that's fine. If they want to do like, maybe 6 this time, that's cool. I'm pretty sure they're going to kind of stick with 4, keep the number, relatively small, excuse me, and eventually they'll probably add DLC content like they did with this game. So I think that's going to be another thing that I would like is new characters. Obviously, Handsome Jack, I don't see him coming back in Borderlands 3. They might mention his name here and there. I hope we can, keep people like Crazy Earl. I thought he was pretty cool. He's always hiding. I hope we can get to see just brand new characters. Another thing too is a brand new villain. I think if we can get a brand new villain in this game, somewhat different from Handsome Jack, who has humor, but different humor from him, but the same Borderland-esque humor. I think that would be something that would be pretty good in Borderlands. Obviously, you got to keep the same humor, man. The humor in Borderlands is like what really makes the game, man. I don't think I've ever played a game that made me laugh so much as I did with Borderlands Part 2. As far as the pre-sequel goes, I wasn't really too much into the pre-sequel. I kind of thought the pre-sequel was... I kind of thought the pre-sequel kind of bored me.
Well done! Your ability to walk short distances without dying will be Handsome Jack's downfall.
And one thing I would like to see, if I can go back to the characters thing, is more Claptrap, obviously. And Claptrap is one of them characters where, he is annoying, but he's annoying in a good way. He's always kind of like keeping the humor, kind of going to let you know that the game is pretty funny. It's not really taking itself seriously, but it's fairly enjoyable. So more Claptrap would be something that I would like to see. Hopefully they don't take him out of Part 3. I doubt they'll take him out of Part 3. I highly doubt they'll do that. But I would like to see a little bit more Claptrap in Borderlands Part 3. Another thing I would like to see is more optional bosses. There were optional bosses in Part 2, but I don't feel like there were enough. I would like to see a whole lot more to where they drop like more legendary loots. I think that would be really, really cool. I mean, even if it's not like linked to a side quest, it can be just like, you know, an optional. But well, it's gonna have to be a quest regardless. But even if it's not linked to a side quest where you talk to somebody, it could be like a hidden boss in a hidden location where you can just go and find with like a group of friends, group of other players, and just take down the boss and drop, you know, a bunch of legendary loots. I think that would be something that would be really cool for this game. One other thing I'd like to see in this game is more versatile vehicles. I would like to see Borderlands kind of take vehicles more across the whole map. You know, land, water, air. I know, and they've been doing mostly land. I think they've been having air vehicles as well, but I want to see more vehicles where we can just cover, you know, every terrain. I would also like to see more terrain as well. Now, Borderlands does kind of have this space post-apocalyptic kind of thing going on, which is cool, but I would like to see a little bit more terrain other than like the snow terrain, the desert terrain. I would like to see a little bit like possibly some more like space jungle type terrain. I think that would be something that'd be really cool in this game. Also, a strong beginning for this game, like a strong intro like part 2 kind of had, would be really cool. Pre-sequel to me had a okay intro because I don't know, the pre-sequel was pretty much like a Handsome Jack origin story, and part 1, you know, it had a decent intro too, but I would like to see a decent intro for this game as well for part 3. I'm not going to get too much into the looting system. I mean, the looting system in Borderlands has always been very satisfying, so I'm pretty sure they're going to keep the looting system the same. I actually heard they were going to make it a lot better. So as far as the looting system goes, I'm actually very okay with the looting system. So I'm pretty sure that it's gonna be 100% in part 3. But that does complete it for this video of what I hope to see in Borderlands 3. I'm really looking forward to this game. I think this game is going to be it's just as fun as Borderlands Part 2, if not even better. I hope they keep the matchmaking the same, or not the matchmaking necessarily, but just the online playing the same. Some people are saying that they don't want PvP in Borderlands 3. Me personally, I really don't care for the PvP. I mean, if they have it, that's cool. If they don't, that's fine as well. I like mostly just co-op play, and when it comes to Borderlands 3, I like playing with a team of people just to get the objective done. But if they want to put PvP in there, I mean, I don't have a problem with that. If they don't, I don't have a problem with that either. So I'm not really too picky on the PvP part. But what do you guys hope to see in Borderlands Part 3? Do you think the game should have PvP or not? What kind of details would you like to see in the upcoming Borderlands Part 3 if you decide, or if they decide to make this game? Let me know in the comments below. Until then, I'm gonna catch you guys later. Thanks for watching the video, and you guys be safe.